creating cultural awareness and understanding. This is Culture Clique. Culture Clique is written and produced by KQAL-FM on the campus of Winona State University.
The holiday season conjures up many images and memories for people. Snow-covered landscapes, home-cooked holiday meals, children excited for Santa and presents, chestnuts roasting, well, you get the picture. But things like groceries for holiday meals and gifts all cost money, and not everyone can always afford a holiday meal for the whole family or to provide enough presents for the children to open on Christmas morning. A few years ago, one Winona resident decided to do something to help families in need get through the holidays. Today on Culture Clique, we talk to Alycia Lockwood, founder of Winona's Angels, a local charity that helps families in need with food, Christmas gifts, and more through the holiday season and beyond. I'm Bill Stoneberg. Stick around as we talk about giving, holiday spirit, and Winona's Angels with Alycia Lockwood on Culture Clique. I'm here today with Alycia Lockwood of Winona's Angels. How are you doing today, Alycia?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. It is a good day today. Nice and sunny outside. I noticed Winona's Angels online on Facebook, and it looks like a really good group. Like, you guys help families in need around Christmas time and the holidays. Can you just kind of give us a rundown of what Winona's Angels is and how it works?
I find the people that are in need come to me almost any time of the year, but for Christmas, what we do is they come to me, they fill out an app, and then I find them a sponsor that I match them up, and then that's where all of it happens or something.
Okay, yeah. Great. I noticed you guys have there's an application form to be a sponsor online. Where do people find that? Is that like through your Facebook page or?
It's on, Winona's Angels is on Facebook, and then in the first post is all the guidelines and everything, and there's actually two apps right there, one if you need help and one if you want to help.
Okay, great. So how long ago did you start Winona's Angels, and why did it come about? What made you start it?
This is my 4th year.
Oh, cool.
Winona, we used to have a Toys for Tots and stuff, but then there's just not as much money, and I myself don't have that much for my kids, and I feel bad because even for those groups, like if you can go to like Toys for Tots, they have an age limit, and my kids are past that, and they still deserve presents too,
Right.
So yeah, my first year was 2017, and actually it's doubled and doubled and doubled, and this is the highest we ever. Right now, as of now, we have over 100 families.
Oh wow. Do people sponsor like a single family, or is it just all the stuff gets pulled together and divvied up, or how does it work?
What I do is when I get the app from the person that needs help, I go through it, and first of all, I gotta see what they need exactly help on. It might be just food or presents, or both. And then I post the family's number because I give them a number and without their contacts and stuff, but I post it on my page, and then a sponsor will come through and they will read that. You can pick a child, you can pick an elderly adult, you can pick, you don't have to pick a whole family, whatever suits you and you're comfortable with.
Oh,
so
cool.
So I break it up because sometimes, somebody will have 10 kids, God bless them,
right.
But so I break it up with a bunch of sponsors and everything.
Okay. So they're kind of individually matched. Like you can sponsor, like you said, either an elderly person or just a child or a whole family. So kind of whatever matches, whatever the need is, and however many sponsors match up with that, huh?
Yeah. And then some sponsors say they'll have 3 teenage boys, and they'll be looking for a child in that age range because that's what they know and they like to shop for, So it kind of it all falls together. It's pretty interesting and amazing, to be honest.
That is pretty amazing. And it's great that we have so many people that want to help in our community. That is fantastic. Because there's always a lot of people in need.
Especially this year. I was debating on opening because of COVID, and there's some other programs that they just weren't able to do it. I didn't know even how to do my program because of all the new precautions and everything. But Winona, and it's not just Winona, but I mean all around here, people have stepped up and they come out and they're like, I want to help. And I don't even know how to thank them, I really appreciate everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're doubled already. So I've never been this high before.
Wow.
And we still got 2 weeks till Christmas-ish.
Right. So how many, can you remind me how many people, sponsors do you have this year?
I have at least 100.
Oh, wow. That is fantastic.
I know, right?
Do you have any, like cool stories from the past or like a moment that made you feel like, oh, this is so worth it. Like, this is why I do this. Like,
On both sides, actually. I had this one family, and she came to me. She wanted to help out anybody and everything else. She just lost her husband. And then it just happened so the family that she was matched with, I was a single mom, and she just lost her mom.
oh,
So, they have a friendship still to this day from meeting each other like that.
oh, wow. That is really cool, having a lasting friendship out of it. I love that.
And then sometimes, yeah, so do I. And then sometimes, like, their friendship keeps going because I've had some sponsors be like, the next year they'll ask them, hey, are you still struggling? And they say yes or no, or they still see each other, they meet up in town or stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So they can continue to kind of sponsor the same people.
Right.
Yeah, I like that. I'm here talking to Alycia Lockwood from Winona's Angels, and we're talking about Winona's Angels and how you can sponsor a child or a family or an elderly adult for help throughout the Christmas season. Alycia, we were talking about heartwarming stories and moments that make it all feel worthwhile. Why do you think it's so important that we have organizations like this in our community? Because it's a really important thing.
Because, with the times, there's people, like I've had it where I had nothing to give my kids for Christmas. I mean, you always find something, but it sucked, to be honest. And when you look at your kids' faces, and not even just kids, you look at your family's faces and everything else, I don't want nobody to feel like that. And I think everybody deserves to have something under the tree for, every single person. I used to say just Winona County, but now that we're branching out, we have some in Illinois, we have some in Wisconsin, and one in Iowa. So
wow.
It's kind of, it's getting really big. So
cool. So Winona's Angels covers more than just Winona County, huh? It's all over.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, it's really hard for me to say no, like if they live in like Fountain City, and I'm like, well, if you can come here, And then now with COVID actually helped them at one point because now people can just ship it.
Okay.
And just like I have 2 in Illinois. One of them, they just shipped their stuff last week, so it was really cool.
That is awesome.
So they don't have to come here,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I know you mentioned a little bit before about the types of things people can donate or give. Can you go over kind of what types of things is it? Can you just donate money if you want, or do you go out and get individual gifts? What are some of the types of things we see come through Winona's Angels?
Okay, when a sponsor comes to me and then on the app it'll be like, how are you thinking about donating? I have some people that come to me they want to give gift cards, and some people want to sponsor a person or a family. If on both sides, I will send the other person's app, well, not with their contact info right away, but you know what I mean? And then they'll say if that fits who they are. And then if it's gift cards, we meet up, and if they want it to be COVID friendly, we wear masks, or if they leave it in, whatever, and then, or else they can meet up with their family, unless they want to be anonymous. If they don't want to, that's fine, but then it goes through me. But otherwise, most people actually meet up with their families at some point.
Okay.
And then today, Frederickson Farms donated 5 boxes of meat for 5 families. It was pretty cool.
That is
Never
awesome.
had that happen before. And then I've had turkeys coming through.
Oh, wow.
I've never had that.
Wow.
It's a little bit different year, but they all need it. So everybody needs food. So
yeah, definitely. So what is the best way people can get to that application? Is that through the Facebook page? Do you guys have a website or just Facebook or?
No, I don't. You can go right on the Winona's Angels page.
Okay.
Not group, because there was another group on there. And anywhere that you comment, or if you can see the messenger, it will go right to me. Or you can look me up on Facebook, wherever. And then I have my phone number on there too. And just to get a hold of anybody, and we can start right there.
Okay. What if someone is in need, or what if we know of someone in need and would like to help them sign up? What's the best way to go about signing someone up for receiving?
For right now, just get a hold of me, and then I will provide you the app and then everything else, and then I'll see where we can go with it. I can't promise exactly right now. I hope that we can get everybody that applies that is in need of help. I hope we can get them all covered. So I just had somebody today donate 4 gift cards, and it's amazing.
Cool.
So then I'll go down my list and start going. If you have anybody that needs help, just send them my way. I'll figure it out. You always figure out something. So.
Right. Are there any plans to expand Winona's Angels in the future, or we just kind of let it roll as it goes? Anything new planned?
Oh, definitely. I was going to start last year, like last August. I want to do a coat, school supplies, shoe, and all that in a drive because they need coats here. We live in Minnesota, and the other program only covers a certain age group. I want to do a Halloween costume swap or something like that since there's so much money, and anybody that's in need of costume, definitely. And there's other things throughout the year. If anybody needs anything, like somebody says, hey, I need a pack and play, I'll put it on there and we find the resources or we match them up. So it's more than just Winona's Angels for Christmas. It's going further. And I didn't think it was gonna this fast because of COVID, but it is.
Oh, that is great. That is fantastic that it expands like that. So basically, if we want to help Winona's Angels, we can go ahead and do that throughout the entire year, right?
Yeah. And then I know you asked me this before. I myself, I don't like to accept cash. Okay. If they want to do a gift card for, I usually suggest like Hy-Vee or Walmart or something. That's fine. It makes it easier all the way around. And then, again, if they want to meet up with their family, sometimes, you want to meet up and stuff. That definitely can. I'll give them all the info and everything.
Well, that sounds great. Well, Alycia, thanks so much for talking with us. I'm here talking to Alycia Lockwood today. She is the founder of Winona's Angels, and they help families in need around Christmas time, but also throughout the rest of the year as well. So if you'd like to help and find out more, go to Facebook and look up Winona's Angels. And Alycia, thanks so much for talking with us today. I think this is an important issue, and I think it's wonderful work that you're doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming to me and everything. I really appreciate it.
Thanks again to founder of Winona's Angels, Alycia Lockwood, for joining us today on Culture Clique. To find out more about Winona's Angels, just search them out on Facebook. To keep up on all things Winona and the surrounding area, tune into Culture Clique Thursdays at 12:30 right here on 89.5 KQAL. I'm Bill Stoneberg, and we've just heard from Winona's Angels founder Alycia Lockwood on Culture Clique.
Creating cultural awareness and understanding. You've been listening to Culture Clique. Support for Culture Clique is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund. Culture Clique is produced by KQAL-FM on the campus of Winona State University. For more information, look us up on the web at kqal.org. And thanks for listening to Culture Clique.